Go ahead.
Okay, so today I did my speech on the Dakota Access Pipeline, also known as DAPL. How would you feel if you weren't able to swim in the water near you, go fishing, or enjoy our Mother Nature, in which as Native Americans, we believe that water is life to us and water creates life, all because of an unselfish act and an insane amount of disrespect. Well, July 2016 is when DAPL started. So in the top left, it starts not necessarily starts north of North Dakota, but it does, and then it leads down. And then that second line is where it hits the Standing Rock Sioux tribe and goes right through our water. And then anyone that knows water knows oil and water do not mix, so it's like not any good for us. The before and after pictures of it is like we had a bunch of water sources and now we're down to very little. So that, and then the bottom left corner is the four main leaders for the youth leaders. They're the ones that traveled state to state to just make DAPL be known and try and get a word out for us. And then the Fort Laramie Treaty, which is just stating that Native Americans own a certain amount of land. And then, so youth is the main leaders in DAPL. It's not really our elders or our ancestors, it's our main leaders. In the top left is Tariq and Will Brownouter with many of their group leaders alongside them. But they're the main ones who did these runs. So they ran to Washington, D.C., and that's in the second one. And then they ran to Omaha, Nebraska, just to get the word out there and put up a fight saying, I mean, hey, water's life, that's our water. Like, you can't put oil pipelines through there. And so, and then the bottom right-hand corner is in Washington, D.C. when we had our big protest out there. And in here, I'm in the orange, I don't know if you can see it in the running, and that's when we were in D.C. And then here's just some of the buildings of DAPL. As you see, we already have very little water resources, so I mean, once they inputted that pipeline, if you ever go down to the Standing Rock Reservation, that water is gone. And then there's the picture in the top right is another one. But it started in 2016, June of 2016, and it was finished in February of 2017. So it only took them a year to build it through Standing Rock, and then it goes to 4 other states. So, yeah, and then a lot of people on the reservation do their water resources through the river, so they had to cut that off because obviously if their kids, they can't drink oil or lead or anything like that. But they made a big profit off of it. I mean, over like $2 million, or it was $3.78 billion project, and they made a lot of money off of it, and the tribe didn't receive any money, even though they went right through our tribal land. And so, and indigenous rights is the main issue in it. I mean, you went right through our tribal land and we had no say in it. That middle one is the pipeline down south that you can actually see that's not underground, and it has become a big issue as far as leaks and everything. But the Fort Laramie Treaty is a treaty that states the large amount of land should belong to the Native American tribes for a long time. So, I mean, there is no set time on it, but it is like a great amount of time. And then the bottom left is just us walking. I mean, we did a lot of walking, a lot of running, just to get her, I mean, some words is better than no words at all. And then this is us in DC again, but I mean, every day we struggle with this pipeline that was built and no water that's safe to drink. And even till this day, I mean, we still fight, we still have say in it, but I mean, our boards and everything are so out of whack that what we say kind of is just in one ear and out the other, so it's not really anything good. But I mean, we've had people die from drinking water at home that we at one point thought was safe, and now it's not safe to anyone to drink, can't even go fishing. Kids can't swim in that water no more because they'll get sick and potentially die. But I mean, we just continue fighting for it and do what we can. Like I said, little voices are better than none.
Thank you.